This is the Southside School of Financial Freedom Watch List and Market Report for the week ending October 28th, 2023. Our question this week is, what is IBTC? The answer will be provided later in the video. This week, the market ended lower. The Dow Jones Industrial Average decreased minus 1.12% on Friday and was down minus 2.14% for the week. The S&P 500 decreased minus 0.48% on Friday and was down minus 2.53% for the week. The NASDAQ increased 0.38% on Friday, but was down minus 2.62% for the week. Looking at the week, we can see that there were 5 up finishes versus 10 down finishes for the major indexes. On Monday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 finished down, while the NASDAQ finished up. On Tuesday, all the major indexes finished up. On Wednesday and Thursday, they all finished down. And on Friday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 finished down, while the NASDAQ finished up. New unemployment claims were 210,000. The Fed's inflation gauge rose 0.3% in September as expected. U.S. GDP grew at a 4.9% annual pace in the third quarter, which was better than expected. Bitcoin crossed $35,000 briefly this week, and Ford shares fell 12% after their earnings report underlined worries about costs and electric vehicle plans. New unemployment claims, inflation rising as expected, U.S. GDP growing better than expected, Bitcoin hitting a yearly high, and Ford shares falling 12% after a worrying earnings report are all news, and news drives the market. Good and bad. Day-to-day predictions on whether the market is going to go up or down are virtually impossible, because predicting the news is impossible. However, the market is rigged to go up. It does not go up every day or even every week, but the market will generally go up over time. Stock prices move in a random fashion. They go up and down with an upward drift. Now we are at our question of the week. What is IBTC? IBTC is an acronym for iShares Bitcoin Trust. It is the ticker symbol for a BlackRock proposed spot Bitcoin ETF. BlackRock registered the ticker symbol IBTC with the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, or DTCC, which is required before the ETF can be listed on the NASDAQ stock exchange. BlackRock also seeded money to get the fund started and received a CUSIP number, which is required before trading can begin. While the SEC hasn't approved about BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF, the ticker symbol registration, the seeding, and the CUSIP number assignment are all clues that a Bitcoin ETF may be approved soon. If the SEC approves BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF, will you buy IBTC? Do you own any stocks related to Bitcoin? Or do you own any stocks at all? If not, why not? Is it because you do not understand anything about the stock market? Well, it was not taught to you in school. If you ever want to learn how to get wealth and income through the stock market, you're going to have to teach yourself. You must RSI, read, save, and invest. Formal school taught you how to read, but society and the powers that be discourages you from reading, especially books. School taught you to be a worker. They did not teach you how to be an investor. And they taught you absolutely nothing about the U.S. financial system. You can learn how to be an investor if you simply start reading books and watching YouTube videos about investing. However, books and videos will not tell you which direction the market is going to go, but you can learn how to make money in the market no matter what the market does. I don't know which way the market is going to go on a daily basis, and I don't care. I trade the market as it is, not as it should be. I take what the market gives me, whether it's going up, down, or even sideways. How do I do that? I apply the Southside strategy. You can learn more about the Southside trading strategy at southsideschooloffinancialfreedom.com. Here is the Southside trading watch list from the week ending October 28th, 2023. The strongest performer on the list this week was Marathon Digital Holdings Incorporated, ticker symbol MARA. It's in the third column. It decreased minus 1.45% on Friday, but was up 14.18% for the week. Marathon Digital Holdings Incorporated is a digital asset technology company that mines digital assets with a focus on the blockchain ecosystem and the generation of digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Looking at a summary of results, you can see that Marathon has increased more than 159% year to date. I did not generate cash flow from Marathon this week, but I may in the future. Whether a stock goes up or down, you can generate cash flow from it. Whether you own a stock or not, you can still generate cash flow from it using the Southside strategy. The Southside trading strategy involves trading for weekly cash flow, that is, trading for income. SPY is shown at the bottom of the third column. SPY is the S&P 500 ETF. This is the benchmark I compare my trading performance to. My objective is to beat the S&P 500 index while at the same time generating cash flow. Most professional money managers do not consistently outperform the S&P 500 index. They usually lose and lose badly to the index. Thus, most investors and traders should just invest in or trade a market index fund or ETF like SPY. What do? Do you beat the S&P 500 index? Do you have a watch list? What is your investing and trading strategy? How well do you do against the S&P 500 Index ETF SPY? Let me know in the comments section. Are you willing to share your strategy? The Southside portfolio cash flow system is outperforming the S&P 500 ETF SPY. The Southside portfolio is up 18.55% versus 7.39% up for SPY, a difference of 11.16%. The Southside is beating SPY by just over 11%. The cash flow generated by the Southside cash flow system for this week was 3% of the portfolio account value. The account value changed by 1.6%. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 ETF SPY changed by minus 2.5%. Bitcoin watch. Bitcoin gained 14.2% this past week and appears to be breaking out into a bull market. Though it is down almost minus 51% from its all-time high, which was achieved in November 2021, it is up almost 105% year to date. I sold option contracts on 6 positions this week. They were 6 calls that range from $4.34 to $60.34. You can get more details, including the total dollar amount of cash flow for the week, on the website, southsideschooloffinancialfreedom.com. To increase your financial IQ and understanding of the stock market, please check out our publication and past videos for other questions of the week. The videos are organized in playlists, levels 1, 2, and 3. They are also arranged in playlists by subject matter. In the meanwhile, please like, share, and subscribe.